Thanks for what you do with your podcast and all the rest. You're doing a great job. Hope everybody keeps tuning in. You get a lot of good info, a lot of insights, understandings of how to get strong, how to stay strong, how to use your strength.
You do a great job, dude. You make things better than they are in real life, I think.
If you don't follow Massenomics, y'all do it. Social media, website, everything.
Massenomics.
What's up, everyone? Season 2, Episode 4, Massenomics Podcast, lifting podcast about nothing. My name is Tanner.
And my name is Tommy.
Did you notice that new cadence I did?
Yeah.
Workshop there?
Really, after 500 weeks, you're really getting that dialed in.
Really throw everyone off with that very odd cadence for the intro. Really keep them guessing. Even after 504 episodes, still keep them guessing.
Man, this guy's got a new cadence. Look out, world.
Yeah, this week's episode brought to you by Barefoot Shoes. Head over to barefoot.store. First of all, discount code Massenomics saves you 10% every pair of shoes that you buy there, every pair of boots that you buy there. Also, I was just looking at their Ursidae boot options. The Ursidae boot is a lighter boot than like their Bruin and other Patriot options. The Ursidae is pretty cool. I could see myself getting a pair of those at some point in time. So today I want to specifically highlight the Ursidae. Go check it out in its different colors if you've never seen it yet before. And then if you do purchase anything, don't forget discount code Massenomics. Tis the season, as we're going to be talking, Black Friday coming up on everything. Check out the deals and be aware of barefoot.store.
This episode is also brought to you by Juggernaut AI. Juggernaut AI is the smartest program for you. Since 2009, Juggernaut has been your trusted training resource, helping tens of thousands of athletes reach their goals. From beginners to world champions, Juggernaut AI can help you. And not only can it help you, it's helped me. I've been using it for years. My lifting's going great. I feel strong, fresh, going into the gym every day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And that's just my personal testimony for Juggernaut AI. But if you want to know how it works, you tell the system about your goals, and it will create an individualized program made specifically to help you reach those goals. And while you're lifting, every set, every rep, every step of the way, you are reporting back to the app how things are going, what's working well, how it feels, and it's making adjustments every step of the way to give you the best program. If you want to get on the Juggernaut AI train, head on over to juggernautai.app. That is the website, and use code Massenomics, and you can save 10% on the lifetime of your membership. Code Massenomics, juggernautai.app. Thank you, Juggernaut.
This episode comes out the very beginning of December, and we're recording this prior to Thanksgiving and Black Friday. This will come out the week of our Crew Falls event happening. Crew Falls, the Grip Gauntlet Challenge is on Friday night, so that's the 5th of December. The Grip Gauntlet Challenge last year was the Golden PP Awards given away to the winners. This year we have a new award available to the winner of the Grip Gauntlet Challenge. Tommy, do you want to see the award for the Grip Gauntlet Challenge?
Of course I do.
Should we unveil? You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't, no.
I
know what it is. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. It's real and it's spectacular. For anyone listening along, playing along at home as you're guessing what the award could be this year, I'll tell you this. It's an award, type of award we've discussed ad nauseum for years on the Massenomics podcast, but never have we given some variations of this away for various things, but not quite this. This one is going to take the cake. I'll be right back. You'll be able to watch. For those watching on YouTube, you'll see me in the background here. I got to get this thing.
Oh, what's he getting here? What's he getting?
Maybe you can give a play-by-play.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. All right. Well, he's out of the seat. Okay. Where's he going? Oh, baby. Oh, my God. Wait. Is that a sword award?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting a wooden sword. That looks like metal.
No, it's a real sword.
Oh, my God. I thought we were just getting a wooden sword. Oh.
No, we got a real sword.
Oh, my God.
Hey-ya!
This is really caught me off guard here.
Yes, there's a real sword. And see if this comes across on
2025
video.
Crew
Can you see
Falls.
that?
Oh, yeah.
2025 Crew Falls. It also has, some other thing in a language I'm unfamiliar with. It's a true sword. I hope someone flying in wins this thing. It's like a 4 foot long actual metal sword.
They
This
love
thing.
those in airports.
Do you want me to tell you how much this weighs? Since I just
I
so
got a
happens
scale
I have a
there.
digital
Shipping
scale right
scale.
here. Yeah. It's not light, and this is just the sword. It's actually hard to get it on the scale. I don't know. It probably weighs about 5 pounds, I would guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just feel like the seriousness of the grip challenge just went up big time because
So finally, we're giving away a real sword award.
there's some
this
serious
year.
hardware on the line.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of other things that come with it in the box. Some of them which I don't even know what they are.
Any
This big old scabbard
Oh,
or sheath or whatever
yeah.
this is.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's a scabbard? Did I just make that up?
No, that sounds very familiar. Actually, like you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds right. But I was gonna
That's
say
totally
sheath.
a heck of a scabbard. Yeah, it's
Scabbard
Someone
is
can
a
fact check.
sheath for a blade or a sword.
okay.
Yeah,
Synonymous with sheath, scabbard. Sounds better though.
it's a type.
So
of
this
sheath,
is
apparently.
from now on. This is even heavy. It's got metal on the end of it here.
Yeah,
Yeah, this thing's freaking sweet.
that is pretty cool.
It's got stuff for mounting it on your wall or whatever, or
Oh,
depending on if you want to mount it on the wall or stab people with it, whatever you want to do.
hell yeah.
So, it's not. You'd have to sharpen it up a little bit if you want to slice someone's in half, but it wouldn't feel good if someone like rammed it into you though either.
No, I mean it is a weapon.
Would you rather be killed with a
Oh.
knife or a spoon?
I think a knife.
Yeah, isn't that that's right, isn't it?
I would.
Would
think
you rather
so.
be killed with a
Yeah.
sharp knife than a spoon?
Yeah, this dull, blunt object not made for killing people, or this thing that can get the job done. I mean, come on.
It's an old riddle.
Yes.
So pretty excited to see who gets to take this home. I don't know. Maybe we'll just rig it so we win, so we can keep the sword at Massenomics Gym
That's fair
or
too.
or Massenomics Gym South. Anything else about Crew Falls? You guys know if you're coming, you'll be in on it. If you're not coming, you're missing out. So sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. No, by the time this comes out, you still have time to get in on the action. You know, when this episode comes out, it'll be like Monday-ish, and Crew Falls is on Friday. So you have 4-ish days to
Yep.
get your act together and get to Crew Falls for the grip competition Friday afternoon, and the shenanigans that follow on Saturday at the gym and out on the town.
Yeah. And at the time that this episode's coming out, it is Cyber Monday. You know, we're just out of Black Friday. So that means you still hopefully
So
got
that
a
means
shot at
You've survived Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and now you're ready for the 3-way with Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday is here. That means hopefully you still got a chance at getting some of the new Massenomics drop, some of the new 8 items that we dropped on everyone for Black Friday, and also the free koozie and free magnet pack that's going along with every order while supplies last. Do you have either of them there?
I got the koozie right here.
Yeah, nobody's seen. Yeah, it's never. Believe it or not, we've never put this on a koozie somehow.
Should we show them? Because I got to crack into a cold one here.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So everyone will get, while supplies last, every order that comes in starting Black Friday will receive the free koozie and free magnet pack.
I have the official Massenomics Gym koozie. Gym Skull koozie. Unbelievable. We've never done this one before. Gym Skull on one side, Massenomics logo on the other. Free with every purchase.
And what are you drinking?
Lemon Lime Waterloo.
I've got this sweetened peach HEB sparkling water. I think
is that from
the
Dylan?
Texas people brought this.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I just went to my fridge and it was there, and I can't remember. They brought so much stuff. I don't even remember what all they brought, but it had to be this because they also brought HEB cottage cheese.
That's what I was going to say. They had all those boxes on them.
So let's see how the HEB sparkling water fares. Mother of God. That can't actually just be a sparkling water.
Well, if it says
What is this
sweetened.
even? That's like the flavor, though. I think it's 0 calories.
Could still have a little artificial sweetener in
Yeah.
there.
Ingredients: carbonated water, citric acid, natural flavor.
Well, maybe not.
Sparkling water beverage, flavored with other natural flavors.
Mine just says carbonated water and natural flavors.
Okay.
And what was yours? Carbonated water, natural flavors, and what?
And other natural flavors,
Oh.
yeah.
Just a lot of natural. They just really amped up the natural flavors, I guess.
Apparently. What I'm saying is it's very sweet.
Oh, I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, it's tasty little unit right there. I'd give it a 4. Very flavorful. So Black Friday drop, anything else? I guess we'll know more next week. We'll tell you if we made our nut or not.
That's what the world's dying to know. So
It is our biggest sale time of the year, though. Like it kind of does make our nut make or break our nut for the year, so to speak.
It's
So
a lot of prep between getting all the designs, you getting all the stuff receiving in, obviously all the shipping and packing, the photos of everything, all of the emails. Like it's just a lot of crap. I always forget Black Friday by the time it comes around how much just work goes into the whole thing.
yeah, I love this long sleeve tee. I wore it last week. I'm wearing it again this week. And what do you wear? Are you wearing one of the new ones there?
Oh, I have.
Okay.
I wore this to work out earlier, so I haven't had a chance to shower yet. That'll be my after podcast problem.
Yeah. Okay. In this episode, we're going to get to our holiday gift. I don't know. Is small creator the wrong word to use, or what's the right word to use?
That's pretty good. I think that's a pretty accurate way of saying it.
Yeah, some of them are smaller than others, and some of them are a little bigger than others. But really what it is, it's a whole bunch of Massenomics supporting members that own companies that sell stuff related to the gym space is who we're choosing to highlight this for this episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to that. What do we want to talk about before that, though? Do we have any other things we want to get to before
several
that?
things here. Okay. I got a little sack segment. We're sort of in a gifting mood of sorts here, you know.
Yeah.
People have been sending a lot of stuff. I mean, if you're part of the Massenomics community, you know this. There's a little thing called the sticker exchange where if you're in this life, you might just be getting like, I don't know, multiple envelopes of stickers in the mail every day for the rest of your life. Which it seems like I'm either getting a letter with stickers in it, or I see you and you give me a letter with 100 stickers in it, like to the point where I can't even keep up with them anymore. But just, I got a pretty good batch here lately of them, and I really like this one. This isn't a sticker, but this is from Big Marcus, which I guess I don't need to. Big Marcus, I believe, right? Is it 1122 Designs? Is that Marcus?
Yeah. Yeah. Not 9/11 designs.
Not 9/11 Designs, like Keith said earlier. Yeah. He sent me this really cool magnet of 5/8 Society, you know, for my rack, and it's like on it's actually engraved. It's like I don't know if this is engraved. I think it's engraved of some kind of acrylic or whatever. So it's hefty, but this was really cool. And with that, I mean, I got stickers from just in the past week. I got Home Gym Harry. I got more 5/8 stuff, I think, which was from Marcus too. And I got, is it Doc Yak Fitness? I mean, the stickers just don't stop. It's nonstop over here. So one of the little perks of Massenomics.
I sent you about a pack of about 50 of them, didn't I?
You did. I was going through the Black Friday stuff. I'm like, God, what's in this one? I'm like, oh, it's just more stickers.
Where are you going to put all those things?
Well, this is a newsflash here. Maybe if things go good, by the time Crew Falls rolls around, I'll have this project done. But I finally decided, what the hell am I going to do with these stickers? It's been bothering me because I have so many. I want to show them off. What am I going to do? I don't have a cabinet or a locker or anything like that in my gym, so I didn't have a good spot to stick them on. I finally decided, this is what I have having made. It'll be a 32 by 32 square, 32 inch by 32 inch square with the Massenomics logo cut out of it. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to completely cover in the crew stickers. So it's going to have that big, crazy sticker slap montage look to it. And with just the stickers I have right now, I can probably cover it. But if I don't, anyone that comes is welcome to throw their sticker on there, and it'll be a cool little memento of tying in the stickers and the Massenomics thing all together.
Nice. So it might be by Crew Falls or not?
I mean, the file's in. I guess it just depends on when they get around to printing it. So
Okay.
if they don't get it printed if they don't get it cut until the end of next week, probably don't have enough time to fill that thing up with stickers because that could take a while. But if they get it cut early in the week, I will definitely be adding stickers to it all week long, so it can be mostly ready. Either that, or I'll just everyone show up. I'll just tell them they have to grab 8 stickers and stick them on there, and before
Everyone do your part.
Yeah,
We got to fill out the sticker M.
Yep.
Okay. I was going to mention something about the football schedule.
Oh, what football?
Now
schedule?
I remembered what it was. I had to say that out loud to remember what it is I was going to mention about the football schedule. No real point to this other than, does it seem odd to you at all that the entire country decided at one point in time for this one sport, because I don't know that any other quite follow this formula, that high school plays on Friday, college plays on Saturday, and professional plays on Sunday, and now every other day that's not Friday.
Well, and that's the thing. Well, that's
Saturday.
I mean, that has historically been the thing, but it's like, well, but also there's Monday night football and there's Thursday games, and was it?
You know what? There's not though during the regular season when college is going on is Saturday because they're not allowed to.
Oh, okay, yeah, you don't see,
They're not allowed to.
But when playoffs come around, they get on Saturdays, don't they?
They can because usually I think because if college is dwindling down or something that they're allowed to. I don't know.
Okay.
I actually don't know enough of the rule, but there is something in place that they can't have regularly scheduled games on Saturdays.
I've never really thought about it because it's one of those things you just take for granted that's just the way it is. But it is interesting that, the world has just decided, like, no, that's just what we stick to.
It works better because also the world decided this is a game you play once a week. And anything more than that is not possible.
Yeah.
And also, yes, you play it one time per week, every week while the season's going on. And I don't know what other sports are quite like that.
Unless you're in college and you make it into the playoffs and somehow there's this arbitrary 1 month stretch where you don't play and then they pick up the playoffs again late. Like, that's a mess right there. But isn't that always the thing, is like you get done with like your bowl games get done, assuming you're in a bowl, like the bowl championship, or sorry, not the bowl, like the conference championship, like that gets done. Well, it's like Crew Falls, isn't it? Or no, maybe it's the week after. But like you get done with that in early December, and then like you might not be playing in bowl games until like middle of January or something. You just go like 5 or 6 weeks with nothing
without playing. And Keith mentioned in the live chat we played playoff games on Saturdays. Yeah, in high school, once you get to the playoffs, they do shift that. There's Thursday night, there's Saturday night, and various depending on the week because they jam it into a certain number of days that they got to get all the games in. But regular season, high school plays on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
College plays Saturday and professional plays on Sunday. I mean, now professional has done what they can to play every single day.
Yeah. I mean, college isn't too far from that either. They're getting to the point where it seems like college games are starting to be spread out all over too.
Yeah, that's true. But just interesting that the system was agreed upon, at least in some form. Like high school, you get this day. College, you get that day. Professional, you get this day. Now they step on their toes a little bit more, but still, it's still like, if you're like, Friday night, you're like, yes, that's high school. Saturday, yes, that's college.
Yeah, they do stick to it pretty good.
We used to be a proper country where everyone played their freaking games on the right days, and they didn't have freaking shitty Friday night NFL games of the worst matchup in football every week.
We used to be a proper country when to watch the games you didn't have to have Amazon and ESPN and Hulu and ABC and NBC and ESPN2, and you could just turn on the TV and the game was there.
You turned on the freaking TV, you listened to Hank Williams Jr. sing a song to get you wrapped up for Monday Night Football. And you watch a freaking game on ABC, and that's what we did when we were a proper freaking damn country.
One,
yeah,
and you knew what was going on.
You didn't have even still, when we were a proper country, it was maybe Faith Hill. You didn't have all this. Who is it now that sings that song?
Carrie Underwood, right?
We didn't have Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood's even probably not young by now, is she? Like,
No. I think she's older than us, isn't she?
Does she still do it?
I think, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure she does.
My whole not watching a game of football all year is really like hampering my.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When
like
we used to have John Madden commenting our games.
Here's my question: is Monday Night Football on ABC still? Is that even not right?
My brain, you start putting
It
networks
doesn't
out
work
there.
in terms of network anymore.
Alphabet soup networks. The networks mean nothing to me. They're just a medium. They're all interchangeable. Just one has the game on. I don't pay attention to that one bit.
Never have been.
And streaming is doing everything it can to discourage networks from meaning anything too. It's like, oh yeah, they're not even on a channel. Just go find them in the list.
Yeah, there is something about like growing up and the Vikings were on a noon game on Fox.
Yep.
Fox.
Every Sunday, you
on.
could count on that one.
Yep. Locally, we're going to get the Vikings on the Fox network, and they're going to have those Fox robot football players tackling each other for the.
Yes. Which they've somehow had forever.
Yeah.
It's weird, though, because to me, that seems like that's the proper time for. Because, we're kind of outside of, like, Brookings around here. This is kind of NFL country, like people are way more fans of, it feels like more fans of NFL teams than a lot of college teams in the area. And yeah, it's just Sunday, noon is the Vikings. That's when they play. And like I got friends that live out on the West Coast that are Vikings fans. And the idea that a Vikings game starts at 10 a.m. on a Sunday, it's like, oh God, no, that's way too early. If you want to go to the bar and have a few beers, you got to start this at 10 a.m. Like, that's not the right time.
We used to be a proper freaking country, didn't we? We used to watch Chris Berman lead us off with the Sunday NFL countdown on ESPN.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Way too many times.
Chris Berman is gold. I assume he does not. Is he alive or?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Does he
he's
still
still
do
around.
Does he still do that stuff?
Yeah, you can't quit a good thing. You got going.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still like employed. Like he's
I'm
like
pretty sure. Someone will tell me in the Discord here. I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, 2-minute recap. I don't know. I think he is.
All right, good.
Whoop.
Yeah. Rumbling, rumbling, stumbling. Yeah, Chris Berman is best. All right, is that enough? Well, I guess this is sort of a sports and book segment at that
kind
point.
Of, yeah. Actually,
50% of the equation. So,
I don't have anything to report on the book front. I mean, I've made very little progress. It's been a kind of a busy week over here.
Yeah, a lot with everything going on.
With everything going on, that's the truth.
Okay, so the book portion of sports and books will have to wait. Although Paul gave me that new Edmund Fitzgerald book that I haven't read yet, so
I thought that one looked really good.
Yeah, maybe we'll pass that around. We can have that can be our book club book.
All right, I'm down. Kind of on the topic here. This almost makes me feel like this just, you're thinking deeply about football times. I got a heavy thoughts segment for us. It's been a while since we've had one of those.
We used to be a proper country where we did freaking heavy thought segments on the podcast.
And I've been thinking there was something that was said recently on a recent gym tour that's just really stuck with me. And it stuck with me because the more I think about it, I'm like, it's the truth. And it was our old buddy, Gunnar Peterson.
I was going to say, is it Gunnar Peterson? Because he had a few little one-liners in there.
He had a few one-liners, and there's one that's just, it's just good. He's like, we were talking about something. Actually, he made a comment about this before we started. And then later on in the podcast, or during the gym tour, just to reinforce the statement, you go, oh, you like that one better? He goes, no. Remember, nothing's better or worse, just different. And man, if there's a lesson that you can take from anything in the gym specifically, that probably is the ultimate takeaway, is nothing's really better or worse. It's just different.
Yep.
Because something that's better for you might not be better for the other guy. This piece of equipment that's better for you in your home gym might not be better for the other. It might just be different. Like, everyone's got different. When you're talking equipment, like, everyone's got different space constraints, budget constraints, exercise needs. When you talk lifting, everyone's at a different age, strength level, injury level, like mobility level. Like, there's just so many I mean, there's probably exercises, Tanner, you wish you could do, but you can't because of your body. There's things I wish I could do, but I can't because of my body. And it's like, nope. That's just, it's maybe not better for me. It's maybe not worse for me. It's just different. That exercise is different for me. That thing. And man, you can even extend that out to life. So many people want to paint the world in black and white nowadays. And you know what? There's a lot of things out there. They're not necessarily better or worse. They're just different, man. And just because it's not the thing you like doesn't mean it's the wrong thing for everyone else. Just things are different.
Yeah, the second time he brought that up, he was almost like saying it, walk away from the camera. And I'm like, hold up.
It was kind of a mic drop thing. Almost,
yeah,
like,
nope, like make sure we
here.
get that on camera here. Make sure you tell us this because he had mentioned it before. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta explain that. That's very good.
Yeah, he dropped that nugget probably within the first 3 minutes of us talking to him ever. And then, it did organically come up again during the gym tour. So
and
that was
part of it was related to like people shitting on other people and other people's stuff. And it's he's just like, no, I don't really do that. It's not like, it's not all a comparison like that.
He's like, yeah, you might think that piece of equipment sucks, but for that person, they might have an injury. They might be like what I was just saying. They might have a space constraint, whatever. You don't know their situation. So that thing that you think sucks might be actually the perfect thing for them. You don't know the full story. It's just different, man. So let it go.
It had been a while since we've done a Heavy Thoughts segment.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
Been a while since we've heard from our friend Stained, too, I feel like.
I know.
Can really never have too much Stained. That's what I've always said.
Never enough. Never enough.
It's Aaron Lewis or not?
Now, Mr. Stain, I think that's his name.
Aaron Stained. What about a little supporting our supporting members this week?
How about it?
Supporting our supporting members is a relatively new segment here. It's only our 4th time featuring it here on season 2 of the Massenomics podcast. So it's still relatively new. It's where we give back to those that give to us. We have a supporting membership program that you can check out at massenomics.com/join. There is many, many benefits. The benefits of the supporting membership program only continue to grow as time goes on. You get involved in events we have like Crew Falls, our Lift Hard, Live Easy Classic. It's the only way you get in our Discord is through the supporting membership. It's the only way you can listen to the podcast live. It's the only way you can listen to the Massenomics pre-show portion that we discuss things prior to recording the podcast that aren't safe for the regular airwaves. Mm-hmm. So the only way you can hear those unsafe things is
you think you're ready for it? Try us.
Yeah.
Get in there. See what it's about.
The supporting membership program is the number one way that we keep our lights on. We keep our George Foreman grills blazing hot.
Full of grease and piping hot.
Yeah, it's the only way we keep our panini makers running is thanks to you that choose to support us. So thank you, and we give back through this segment. Like Big Jess Bittner competed at SBD Austin Meet. She hit a 490 squat. PR, all-time PR, a 248 bench, all-time PR, a 544 or a 540 deadlift for a 1278 total. Woo. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Big meet out of Jess Bittner.
About that. Yeah, that was very impressive numbers.
There was a little crew meetup. It looked like Big Toby, Big Dan, and Big Andrew from Temecula met up in AZ.
I saw that. You know what I thought to myself? That looks like trouble.
That looks like trouble if I've ever seen it.
That's all I could think of. That's trouble.
You don't want to meet those 3 guys in a dark alley, I'll tell you that much. Big Bowen got second place at Maryland's Strongest Man competition. So nice. Excellent job. Not sure who beat him, but can only assume Bowen will be beating him next time.
Mm-hmm.
If I was betting man, I'd bet on Bowen.
Yep, he'll be beating them in no time.
Yep. There's another crew meetup to our friends to the south, across the border in Canada. Big Joey, Big Steve, and Big Anastasia had their first Strongman Sunday, so you love to see that.
Very nice.
Big Zach did a powerlifting meet at a 535 squat, PR, 303 bench, 529 deadlift. He got first in his weight class.
Hell yeah.
And Big Sam Bob ran the Wimslow Festive 10K in a time of 48 minutes and 2 seconds.
I'm just going to assume that's like world record pace.
No frame of reference at all for that time.
I just got to assume it's world class.
Yeah. This week's guest on Unpaid and Underrated was none other than Big Braden of Meat and Muscles. Meat and Muscles?
Yep.
You know, right?
Yep.
Meat and Muscles, the Jerky Man. Big Braden was this week's guest on our Bratty Little Sister podcast. Another perk of becoming a supporting member is you could be a guest on the Unpaid and Underrated podcast. Thank you to all of our supporting members. How do we feel about a certified training facility of the week?
Yes. I feel very good about that, but the question is, where did we go?
Yeah, that's always the question, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You got any preferences of where we might pop into?
No, I'm just
randomly.
Yeah, I'm just
bopping around. How do you feel about going to? I don't feel like we haven't done this one before. We go to Montana to the Iron Island Gym in Western Montana.
Yep, I think that's a new one. Oh God, we got a lot of photos here. Wow, okay. Iron Island Gym, let's do this.
All right, in Montana, our neighbors to the west.
Okay, I can't tell. Oh yeah, it's a garage. Okay, yep. So we are in a garage here, and it appears that they have pretty much the whole garage as a gym. I think is what's going on.
Looks like that's what Big Jared's rocking out of the Iron Island Gym.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a 2 or 3 stall. I guess when we go through more photos. But first photo we got, this rack kind of reminds me of that old rack, that old white one in Massenomics.
Not that one though. Yeah, I know exactly
that one
what
that
you're
weighed
talking
like
about.
3,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Actually, when people say
it
like,
looks like the other one,
commercial grade, what's the difference? It's like, oh, you want to know how overbuilt something can be?
Oh gosh.
I mean, that rack weighed just an insane amount, didn't it?
Oh, had to have weighed, I don't know, over 1,000 pounds. I'm not even sure.
It was a 6-post, right?
It was a 6-post with like extra weight storage off the back. You know, it was really large.
It was somehow like made of solid steel. Like there was no, like the tubes weren't hollow in any way. Yeah. Strong as a house, you could say.
Yes.
So this first rack, yeah, it's just like a white it's just a little rack, but he's got there's some type of lat pull down system or something off the back of it. So that's kind of cool.
Yep.
It's got a bench there, bunch of horse stall mats down. Photo 2, we got what looks like a pretty nice dumbbell rack.
Yeah, fixed dumbbell
Kansas
sets.
Kansas City logos on the ends of those.
It looks like the Chiefs.
It does, doesn't it?
I think those are Chiefs dumbbells.
But then is it like an L? Like, is that a red LF?
Are those cap?
I can't tell.
Urethane dumbbells.
I just can't quite tell. The photo's not quite good enough quality. A lot of figure 8 straps hanging on that wall, isn't there?
He's a bit of a figure 8 strap collector, it looks like.
And we got some pegboard with a series of attachments, some pull down things, all that. What else do we got here? Photo 3. Oh, we got like a Rogue. What's Rogue called?
Sled.
Yeah, sled. We got some farmer's carry handles, a GHR.
top-loaded.
What'd you say?
Yeah, top-loaded farmer's carry handles over there.
Yep. They got that little pyramid thing for holding the really tiny dumbbells.
Yep, the colorful dumbbells. Looks like there's a yoke in the foreground. Very much in the foreground. You can just barely see it.
Yep, I think you're right. Yep. Next one, we got some bar storage. We got a couple logs. Oh, a little curl bar in the vertical.
There it is.
There. Yep.
That's actually, if you think about it, he's got 2 different dumbbell racks with those dumbbells. When you stand in there, you're standing in between the dumbbells, I would think, because that first one's against the wall with the wall behind it.
Yeah, you're right.
And this one's out in the open, so
yeah. Okay.
He's got 2 racks of Kansas City Chiefs urethane cap fixed dumbbells.
Yeah, I'm looking at the next photo. We got the MB Power Center circus dumbbell. Is this the one you're trying to get rid of right now, Tanner?
That's Tim's, technically. Tim owns that one.
He does. Okay.
Because I have the round top one,
Yep.
and he owned this one. I thinking about buying it from him. I
Okay.
don't really have a use for it. I don't have a use for it at all, but it is just nice.
It is.
So I'd hate to someday want it and not have bought the one that was just
or
right
see
there.
it go to a bad home,
You know what the biggest pro of purchasing it is? It's already in the gym.
It's just
I literally don't have to do anything.
it's just
other
an
than pay for
exchange
it.
of money, and then the deed
Yes.
is done. Yep, nothing else has to happen.
So that's actually if it was in Sioux Falls and I had to have you go pick it up for me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it. I don't want it bad enough. But I'm like, it's literally in the gym.
That is a good point. It's a very good point. I'm trying to see what else do we got
Atlas
here?
Stone platform.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what that was. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
next photo shows it good. Yeah, Atlas Stone platform, bunch of different Atlas stones.
Yeah.
Some weights, bumper weights under there. Is there more dumbbells on the side of that wall? You see that on the side there?
Looks like more
Oh
dumbbells.
yeah, there's another dumbbell rack.
Yep. This guy's got dumbbell racks coming out of. Oh, he's got the Stone of Steel too. He's got
Oh,
the
yeah.
MB Power Center Stone of Steel. He's got some legit strongman equipment there.
Yeah. Some belts on the wall. Yeah, you can see the yoke with more weights.
Yep.
Yeah, that other dumbbell rack. Okay, and then I'm looking at the next
Bunch of
photo.
kegs,
Bunch
a
of
hoose
kegs.
full, a
Yeah.
hoose, a
The
hoose.
Yep, the hoose. The hoose is loose. I can see another bench and like a little rack in that back corner. Oh, there's a rower back there too. What's this? Do you see to the left of the kegs? There's like a
hoose.
no. To the left of that, even there's that plate loaded on something there. What is that?
I'm not sure because that's right next to the farmer's carry handles that we saw
Mhm.
earlier. I don't know what that is there.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is for sure. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
There's no way of knowing.
There's no way of knowing.
You know what I do want to know that we should be able to figure out though
Oh.
is, do you think you could get strong in the Iron Island gym in Montana with Big Jared?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're getting strong in there for sure. This week's episode is brought to you by, Texas Power Bars, the Old Faithful. Well, not just Old Faithful anymore, because they're doing new stuff, like coming out with the Texas 2-inch fat axle power bar.
Oh,
built
looks so
100% on, yeah, it's sweet.
it's so cool.
Built on like anything else you've seen before this this bar. I'd say you've seen axles before, you've seen knurled axles before, but those are just fixed pieces of metal. This is a barbell that's 50 millimeters around shaft, basically is what we're dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
With actual rotating Texas power bar sleeve collars that you're used to, 15-inch loadable sleeves. The bar weighs
Knurling.
55 pounds. Aggressive knurling. They're legendary aggressive knurling. It's kind of like the future of axle training, I think, honestly. The future's now, Texas power bars.
Yeah, when I saw the email for this thing, I'm like, damn, this bar looks really freaking sweet.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty sweet. The red Cerakote version of it really looked cool too.
Pops.
Yeah. All right. Check those out. And also, they're their Black Friday deals. And they've got some other new stuff that they've been teasing. There's a lot of new stuff coming from Texas Power Bars. Check it all out. TexasPowerBars.com.
This episode is also brought to you by Build Fast Formula. Level up your life with innovative, clinically dosed, and research-backed supplements that just work. It's Black Friday. Actually, we're gonna talk about, spoiler, we're gonna talk about Build Fast Formula a little bit later here. So maybe we won't go too long with this one, but they got pre-workout, they got protein, they got nitric oxide, they got it all, man. I'm a big fan of the protein, 80-20. 80% casein, 20% whey is where the name comes from. It comes in a variety of great flavors. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate lava cake, Cinnadoodle crunch, peanut butter chocolate. All good, all delicious, all mixed great for whatever you want to put it in, whether it's water, milk, or, I don't know, oatmeal or something like Tanner does, whatever you got cooking up over there. Build Fast Formula, great options for that. Same thing, pre-workout, available. Several great flavors. And it'll get you going, if you know what I mean. So if you'd like to get some Build Fast Formula for yourself, head on over to buildfastformula.com and make sure you use code Massenomics to save 10% on your next order. Thank you, Build Fast Formula.
Spank You Build Fast. We're going to do our holiday gift guide from small creators, specifically, mostly all from Massenomics supporting members. So this is almost like a giant supporting our supporting member segment too while we're at it. It is coming up on Christmas. If you got that special lifter in your life and you're wondering what you could give them as a gift, we put together a list of just about 20 items here that also span a pretty wide range of price points. A lot of them relatively on the lower end. Like we tried to pick like some less expensive items.
And I mean, everyone knows, everyone knows Rogue. Everyone knows what Rep is. Everyone knows Bells of Steel, PRX. Those companies are huge. They got big marketing budgets. They're blitzing you with stuff all the time. These are some smaller people that maybe don't have the craziest marketing budget, but still make a quality product. So we think they deserve a little spotlight.
Agreed. And we're just the two guys to put a spotlight on them.
We're those two guys in the lighthouse just shining that spotlight all over.
Here they are. Can you see them now? We'll put the spotlight on them. Okay. So what order? Is there any particular order? Or do we just want to fire away at random? Do you just want to pick one? Do you want to pick one to highlight? Who would you like to highlight? Who's going to be the pace setter here on...
The pace setter, boy. Oh, man.
These are in no particular order.
Okay, I'll just start. You know what? You have number one on the list here. I'm fine. These because they are in no particular order, but I'm just going to go with number one because it's a product that I use every time I lift, and I think it's a great product, and it's affordable, and I think anyone with a home gym could probably benefit from it. And the first one I will go with is the Darko Barbell Anchor. If you've been listening to this show, you know we are big fans of Darko. We've toured his gym. We've got to see how the bacon is made over there in California, or you could say the anchors are made. And if you need...
Been there, toured that.
Yep, been there, done that. If you need a way to get your barbells, your SSB, your Mars bar up out of the way, but you want to keep it in your rack, the Darko Barbell Anchor, about $100. You can pick your color, your style. I mean... It's just a great product, and I have a hard time picturing my gym not having this.
It's a pretty sweet add-on for a home gym. We don't tour a lot of home gyms that don't have this, that have that kind of a featured rack in the, a big featured rack in their gym.
Yep, it seems like it's really become a standard in most. And I mean, I highly recommend the Anchor, but if you need something slightly different, he has the double Anchor, I think, and he has the dock. And then now at this point, he's got 50 other things. He's coming out with new products all the time. So if you already have an Anchor or that doesn't seem to fit your needs, check out his store. He's got a lot of really other cool stuff. I believe darkolifting.com.
I've seen people make the comment before when they see you, because a lot of people do this, that you're in there benching in your rack and the SSB is hanging above you and you're like, oh, are you worried about that at all? I'm like, I don't think you're worried about that at all, are you?
That comment actually surprises me because I'm like, okay, what's going to fail here? The bolts? So the bolts can't fail because if you're worried about that, then you should be worried about your rack in general.
The bar's not going to hop out of the...
There's no way the bar can hop out. And then I'm like, so do the bolts and the metal, when I'm benching, they can't hold a 50-pound bar?
Right.
Am I being oblivious?
No,
to
I just
here,
can't. I don't have one myself, but having seen them and touched them, and understanding how they work, I can't imagine anything. There's no concern there.
Yeah, because I see that come up multiple times. Almost anytime you post a video of me doing something in my rack, there's someone saying that, and I always think, am I not thinking of the whole picture here? But I just don't see how. What the point? I mean, like I was just saying, the bolts aren't going to fail. So you're saying the metal is going to fail, and that metal's thick enough, it's not going to fail over a 55-pound or 65-pound bar in it.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't get that concern.
Next one, as long as we were just there, Roarman Strength, Big Rory, the Megalith handles, and it's probably easier if you're not familiar with these for you to just look them up, and you'll see them. It's Roarman Strength, his Megalith handles, and they are like a rotating handle that you can use. A lot of times people put them on if they have the jammer arms, or what are the other words for jammer? What are other people that make jammer arms? Maybe that's not the preferred nomenclature.
To me, jammer arms are the word.
Yeah, that's what you put. And they also have other, Rory had about 40 uses for them in his home gym. So
people are starting to use it with just functional trainers as just a handle that rotates with you. I've seen that. I think in our home gym con video, Rory showed you can do like pull-ups with it even if you want to do like a more neutral grip or just a pull-up grip that moves with you too.
Right. Yes. Also, so yes, check out the Megalith handles that he has for $300. They're very high quality too, I would say. Like they're very high.
We got our hands all over those things when we were in this gym.
Also, Rory, just came out with the hit single, "We Used to Be a Proper Country."
That man knows how to strum, doesn't he?
Man, I've never heard a strummer quite like that before. Freaking strum away over there, Rory.
Get to strumming.
Yep.
All right. Next on the list, I'm going to go with one that's a recent addition to my gym. I'm going to go with the Porter Phys Ed Eclipse Grip. And this is one that has actually surprised me because, one, if people aren't familiar with what this is, it's like, what's the actual, it's just like a single handle grip. What?
Yep.
I'm doing a bad job of explaining that. Like, what is it? Like,
it's a metal.
It's just like a single, like a little
single handle fixed grip with like a stop at the bottom. That's not the like you'll
it's like kind of has like a flange at the bottom almost.
Right.
But so look it up if you don't know what it is. I'm obviously doing a bad job explaining it. I will say I saw a lot of pictures of it online. When I got mine, what really shocked me was the craftsmanship on this. It is probably the nicest attachment that I own in my gym. It's from the details of like the red anodized aluminum and like the engraving on the bottom and the leather padding that goes with it too. Like, detail wise, it probably is the most detailed attachment that I own. So it's impressive from that way. But I just started recently. I'm not a big single movement guy just because it adds a lot of time to my already crunched workouts.
Like single side.
Yeah. So I hadn't been using it a ton, but one thing I've noticed lately is tricep push downs. I've just started kind of working those back in. And I feel like I start going heavier because it's not heavy enough, but then you go heavier and you start getting your body into it. You start like, do you do this? Like you feel like you're almost leaning over it where you're like getting too much body in.
Yeah, it definitely happens.
I just have a hard time finding that right balance. I'm like, you know what? Let me give this thing a try when I can just really, you can go lighter and you can really take your body out of it and really isolate it. And doing some tricep push downs with that, I was really enjoying it. It was actually surprising to me how good that felt. So I'll probably be on a little single arm tricep kick for a while here because I think maybe there's some gains to be made.
To work.
Yep, putting that. When I'm not doing the squat of the upper body, the dip, this will be another great tricep movement for me.
Next one, belt fed strength, Big Chris supporting member. I'm going to go with his dip belt. And you're saying, what dip belt? Exactly. I'm talking Chris into making a dip belt because I want a new one and I want one from Belt Fed, and help let him know that when he comes out with this dip belt that it's going to be, I don't want him to just make me one. I want him to put it on a site because I think it's going to be a good seller for him. So I'm excited for that Belt Fed dip belt that I hope is coming soon because Tommy and I will both be users of the dip belt.
I want one bad. I don't have a dip belt. I don't have any type of belt like that right now. And, been on a dip kick and I'm doing too many dips. I need to weigh those things down a little bit, load them up.
Yep.
All right. Next up, I'm going to go with maybe one of the cheapest items on the list here. Also one of the most long-lasting, durable items on the list here. The Barbell Rescue Brush from Big Kim. I think this is something every home gym owner should have, and maybe even anyone that goes to a gym. If you encounter a dirty bar, there's no better or easier way to clean it than the Barbell Rescue Brush for a cool price of $39.99. Come on. How do you beat that?
Cannot.
Can't be beat.
Can't beat it with a stick.
Can't beat it with nothing.
Nope. I will pick for my next one. I will pick Vintage Weights Rob, supporting member, his Vintage Gains magnetic weights that you can, they're like 1/4 pound weights for people that have, maybe some different plates that the weight is actually considerably off as what's advertised. Then you can get them within tolerance of each other. little magnetic plate there that costs like $18 is all. And he's the creator of those. I think you get them through Micro Gains. Yep. I'm
Okay.
90% sure that's right.
All right. Next up, I'm going to go with a little gift for the home gym lover in your life that wants to get out of the home gym. And that is tickets to Home Gym Con, Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
3-day pass. Your thing right here, Tanner, says $90. I mean, that's cheap, man. If you're in the home gym world, you want to try out some equipment, check it out. $90 Home Gym Con for 3 days. Whew. It's a steal of a deal.
Actually, my note said 3-day pace.
It did say. I'm assuming you meant pass, but
Yeah.
maybe it is a 3-day pace. Maybe the 3-day pace is 90 and the 3-day pass is like way more or something.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we have a booth. We plan on being there in 2026. And if you're listening to this, I think you should go too. You'll have a great time.
Definitely put Home Gym Con on your radar, I would say.
In first week of August, 2026, is that?
First
Or
week
last
of
week of
August or
July.
last week of July.
It's one of those
maybe
two.
is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. I am going to pick Attitude Iron Adjustable Mace. Big strong man Dan with the arm tattoos. He had a booth set up with these at the 2025 Lift Hard, Live Easy Classic here in Aberdeen. He's been a sporting member for many years. Ran into him at the Arnold many times. I think Larry bought one of his adjustable maces.
Oh, did he?
Larry, I think so.
Oh,
that he has
sweet.
at home. I have to confirm that, but I think Larry was eyeballing them and maybe purchased one. So you can check out his adjustable mace. The name of the company is Attitude Iron. It's about $299, and big strongman Dan's a big Dan with arm tattoos, is a big mace guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows the stuff.
Next up, we're going to go with Big Braden getting his name on the podcast for a second time in like 10 minutes here. Braden
That's
of
too
Meat
much.
and
Can we
Muscles.
take him off the list?
Yeah. Braden of Meat and Muscles Jerky. He's a jerky man. He's got all types of jerky options for you, a bunch of flavors. Had it multiple times now, and jerky. Cannot go wrong with jerky.
Does he have a website for that?
He does. Meat and actually, before I just start saying random words, yeah, meatandmusclesbbq.com. I did happen to help him with the design, the photography, and the overall functionality of it. So give it a look.
Obsidian Ammonia, Big Travis, longtime supporting member. He's actually got a pretty low supporting member number. He's been around as a supporter for so long. I noticed he's got the tobacco nose candy for $20, and
Tobacco?
yeah, it looks reminds me of when we used to be a proper country and people smoked Marlboros and they didn't have all these vapes made by robots and shit.
Yeah.
It really takes you back to when we were a proper freaking country.
It does. I saw some article online today that was talking about how celebrities, it's like becoming a new trend for them to smoke cigarettes again. It's becoming trendy.
Oh.
Like when we used to be a proper country.
When we used to be a proper freaking
Could just
country,
smoke anywhere and
celebrities
everywhere.
smoked cigarettes. Yeah. They didn't have all these vapes, these fruity vapes.
Nope. We did it for the tough stuff.
Yep.
Not freaking Hawaiian breeze in our lungs.
Yeah, what flavor cigarette is it? It's cigarette flavored. Damn
Smoke flavored.
Tobacco flavored because I'm a man and we used to be a proper damn country.
Yeah, it's mostly
It's
just cigarette and ash flavor mostly.
Yeah. Blue Raz Crazeberry, not in my house. Just smoke.
Yeah,
Smoke flavored.
You know, a little tar too, but mostly just smoke.
Extra smoke in this one.
Good and
None of
smoky.
this vape shit.
Next up. Oh, God, there's just so many good ones on here. You know what? I'm going to go a little bit of a wild card. They're not exactly, it's not exactly a product you buy, but I think this could be one of the more life-changing items on the list if you take it seriously, and that is a subscription to MarcoFactor. I've been using MarcoFactor now for a year and a half almost. Tanner, what are you, about 2-3 months in?
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
I think it's been more than a week, but
My chart is pretty good too. I haven't missed many days of tracking. Every day that I've missed of tracking is when we're on a Massenomics trip.
yeah, and like tracking, then he'd be like, is that something you even need to like? There, it's like, no,
It's like,
we know the
I don't
food
know.
is bad. We're just
We
like
don't-
trying to
we
survive.
We didn't eat, and like now I'm just eating anything I can get.
Yeah.
because I'm starving.
Yeah.
I've had 0 calories in 14 hours.
Yeah, it's 3:00 and in the afternoon. I've had a Starbucks sandwich. Yeah, things are going great.
Yeah, that's not an exaggerated timeline either.
But I would say, yeah, MarcoFactor, you can use code Massenomics. You get a free 2-week trial. Give that a shot. After 2 weeks, you'll know for sure if this is for you or something you don't want to waste your time with. And if it's for you, then at that point, I would say sign up for a year. A year ends up being like $5 a month or something like really cheap for what it is. I'm kind of at the point in my life where I just have a hard time ever seeing myself not having a MarcoFactor subscription now. It's a great way to just keep your diet dialed in and on point.
Keep it dialed. Keep the diet dialed. Speaking of keeping your diet dialed, a surefire way to do that is with a 10-inch cast iron pan from the Strength Co. I've got one of these. It's in our regular repertoire of pans that we use around the Baird household. 10-inch cast iron's a little bit, you want different sizes for different things. 10 inch is a very manageable size cast iron pan. It's not going to be your biggest one that you're going to cook up, a feast for 15 people at
You're
once.
not going to do your whole Thanksgiving dinner in that thing.
No, you're not putting your turkey in there to cook in a cast iron pan. So certainly not. But a lot of good things you can put in there in that 10-inch cast iron pan. $130. It's a piece of American iron made by a company that we know and trust. They're our go-to plates. It's become our go-to cast iron pan.
Yeah.
And it's a fun little piece of gym culture paraphernalia too. It's just cool from the Strength Co.
You should probably have a couple because that way when one's soaking in dish soap, you have another one that you can use. So that way, one's always clean.
Yeah, I usually just use the dish soap to season mine.
Yeah.
Like mine's seasoned with dish
seasoned
soap.
clean.
Yeah.
Oh, this food tastes so clean. You're like, yeah, it's been seasoned with dish soap.
Seasoned with dish soap for hours.
Yeah, that sounds delightful. Okay. Next up, let's go with just talking about them. Build Fast Formula, 80-20 protein. It's a great protein. My favorite protein, my go-to protein. Any flavor you pick, anything you like, whether it's chocolate, vanilla, something in between the two. Can't go wrong. And code Massenomics will save you too. So support our friends to the north in Watertown, South Dakota, to the south of Tanner. Build Fast Formula. Give them a look.
Haven't talked about them yet, but we're probably going to talk about them. Heck, this is just an ad insertion and a topic all at once. I'm going to kill 2 birds with this one stone. EliteFTS.com. Head over there. I'm going to specifically recommend the Mountain Dog band pack. It's got a really good variety of bands, some of the smaller micro minis and stuff that you're going to use the most in your gym that are in there. They're actually on sale right now. It's normally about $100. It's actually even less than that because I think they're like 30% off right now. And plus, you can use discount code MASS10 to save an extra 10%. And you really, whether it's a commercial gym, home gym, it doesn't really matter. You can really never have too many bands, especially the good ones from EliteFTS.
Can't. And if you're like, oh, no, I thought of everything for bands in my tray. I don't need them. Here's a new one. You take a band, you loop it around your pull-up bar, you get your little kids out there, you treat it like a swing, and they just freaking love it. They can't get enough of it.
Pro tip
right there. I should up my band game a little bit. I'm probably slacking there.
Can never have too many. It's just like I said.
You know what I do sometimes? Remember that one Juji taught us where you like kind of put it around your elbow and you kind of crawl on the floor away from it in different directions?
Oh, yeah.
I
thought you were going to say the one where you kind of like.
Oh, that one needs more of like the like a pulley in the middle, doesn't it?
Right,
Isn't that how that one works?
right,
Which I actually should just do
yeah.
that just because that one is fun. And I did just see him doing it again on Brian Shaw's gym tour. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot we did do that.
We've been given this tutorial before,
Yes,
actually. Also,
that was pretty nice. And then you add in some rings on the bands, which you have that in the rack
Yeah.
at Massenomics, don't you?
Yeah.
It does feel good. I should do that. I should get some more bands and some rings. Inspired by Juji.
Yep.
Okay, let's go with Freedom Fitness Equipment. Our good buddy Ashton over in North Carolina.
Been there, toured that.
Been there, done that. Seen it from the inside. I mean, Ashton's got everything. He's got a constantly evolving stream of used equipment from, machines to cardio equipment to just power racks and weights. I mean, he's got kind of everything. But what's been putting him on the map a little bit lately, I think, is his flooring. And I got to say, especially after, I've got some of his rolled flooring, which is a great option. But if you want something even a little easier and you don't need like maximum impact protection, Basement Brandon used Ashton for his flooring in his basement, and that thing looks freaking amazing. And there were tiles. You can't even tell that they were tiles, and they're not 3/4 of an inch thick, so they cut easier. And because they're tiles, they're way easier to move. That'd be a very enticing thing to look at. And I don't know if you saw, Brandon had a video comparing the pricing. Did you ever see this? Comparing the pricing of stall mats to the tiles.
I don't know if I remember the pricing part of it.
He showed it, and now with stall mats being, like in a lot of areas, like being like $55-ish a stall mat, I think in Brandon's case, even after shipping, the tiles might have actually been cheaper than stall mats.
Do they smell as good?
Oh, that's the thing. They're missing out on the smell. But, if you're okay with taking a discount because of the smell, well, then tile flooring could be a great option. Puzzle piece flooring from Ashton.
That's really 50% of what you're paying for with a horse stall.
I mean, it is part of the experience for sure.
Right. So let's not give the good horse stall.
Well,
mat.
we can't have people buying horse stall mats everywhere because there can't be a shortage with our business needs over here.
Yeah. We're going to be needing some of those horse stall mats. I'm going to mention the M plate from Nuobel. This was a company I first learned about when I was at Home Gym Con this year, supporting member. I said for Nuobel, he actually makes them. It's add-on plates for Nuobel adjustable dumbbells for Snowed and for the Bowflex 552. A lot of people have those Bowflex plates, and he makes adder plates for those as well. And he's a supporting member, so I wanted to give him a shout out here. Black Widow, Big Dean, crew member, supporting member. It's got a lot of different things. They're going to feature his 2-inch knurled axle because I've got it, and the price point at $225 is really a great buy on that. And the knurling's crazy, and then it's got his powder, his black powder coating on it, grippy powder coating on the rest of it. And I just really like that axle. It was well worth the purchase from Black Widow.
Are we down to the last two here, Tanner?
I think so.
Okay. I just read the ad for it already, but Juggernaut AI, Big Chad, he knows what he's doing. He's got a great training app there. Been at this point, a long-time user. And, we've made episodes, countless ads, all that for it. But I'm a Juggernaut believer. And for about $30 a month, you can be too.
And you could give someone the gift of Jug AI if you had a lifter in your life.
Yeah, code Massenomics. Save everyone some money in the process.
All right. I think, we'll see if we have any last-minute additions, but one of the last ones on the list, barefoot shoes. I talked about them also. I talked about the Ursa shoe, but big fans of the Ursus. I wear those in the gym is that what I wear? I get confused on the names all the time.
Yes.
I wear the Ursus in the gym all the time. It was friggin' blizzarding in Western Northeast in the Dean today.
How about that weather, huh?
Yeah, and I went out this morning in the Ursus 1.0.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Which is not like the perfect
the
shoe
ideal,
for.
Yeah.
But you know what? I went out. I trudged through. My feet didn't even get wet. So
there you go.
The Bruin would have been. When I came, I later put on my Bruin, and I'm like, okay, this is the right shoe for barefoot shoe for the job. But barefoot pretty much has a shoe for any job, if you ask me.
Oh, I put some serious miles on my Bruins pheasant hunting weekend.
Did you wear them all weekend?
I had to switch just because I don't.
Yeah.
That's a
'Cause we
lot
walked
of miles to put in barefoot.
50 miles on any in any shoe.
It's just a
really.
lot, yeah. But the whole
Yeah.
first, I did barefoots the entire first day. It was,
Yeah.
it actually worked. I didn't know if my feet would get tired or anything, just not being that used to doing an entire day on barefoot like that. But no, I held up just fine.
They're great. Anything else? Any last minute additions to the list? We covered about 20 items there, from $10 all the way up to $300 in some cases. So,
I mean, we're definitely got to be missing someone, but
I'm sure we are. Wouldn't say we're missing them.
good point. No, I mean, that's a great list right there. That really is.
That'll get you started. If you got a loved one or even just someone that you just tolerate, but you want to buy a gift for them, I think you just found something in that list that you could hook them up with this year.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even mention Massenomics products, which would obviously.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Horstall mat gripper, the Horstall mat coaster sets, the Drink Spotter collection, whether it's the XL, the Classic, the Light, or even the Drink Spotter Chill.
Yeah, those are all for the home gym owner that has it all. There's probably one of those that they don't have. You can get that for them.
Also, the thing about the magnetic drink spotters is you really can't have too many of them.
No, it's actually
They are
beneficial to have
all
multiple.
over Massenomics gym, and oftentimes I'm like, I should bring a few more in here. I
laugh because I have like 5 on my rack and they're all totally full.
Yeah. You always find something else to put in a drink spotter.
Yep.
Drink spotter for more than just drinks.
It's the whole thing. You got space, you'll fill it. And that's what the drink spotters do.
That is right. Okay, that's our holiday 2025 gift guide from our smaller creators and supporting members of the Massenomics podcast. I noticed you did a little DIY gym project.
It's over here freaking graffitiing up the old garage. No,
We call that tagging.
yeah. No, you gave me the, you seem to have bought a few extra cans of that vinyl spray paint dye. So you said, do not buy any. I have some. And when I was in Aberdeen, I took one home with me and I had it on my list to do it. I had the lap pull down that has the royal blue seat, which, I mean, the upholstery and everything's nice. I just didn't want it to be royal blue. It's the only thing in my gym that's blue, and I would prefer for it to be black. And I kept dragging my feet on it, and I'm reading the can, and it says, the ideal temperature to apply is 50 to 90 degrees. And this past weekend, it was like 55 all weekend. I'm like, this is my shot. I got to do it. And of course, I waited till the end of the day, and it was like getting dark. I'm like, I got to do this fast. It's going to get cold. Because I'm thinking, is it not going to bond to it right? Is it going to do something weird? So I'm out there doing it as fast as I can. And I got them sprayed. I mean, it took, honestly, once you got the pads off the machine, it took a few minutes to get them sprayed. You do a coat, wait a minute or so, do it again.
Yeah.
And then flip them over, get the other side, and let it sit for a day and put it on. It looks pretty damn good. Does it look perfect? No. I mean, could it probably look perfect if I put another coat on or just knew a little bit more about just being better with spray paint? Probably. Sure. But, I mean, unless your gym has just like the most dialed in lighting, I'm like, no, it just looks like there's just shadows. Like, I don't think anyone would think twice about it. But yeah, it looks really good. And all of a sudden that machine now it looks more premium all of a sudden, not having these royal blue pads on that machine.
Yeah. The video of it looked really good.
Yeah. It's not. And one of the things that was really cool though, when I took the pad off, I didn't notice this the first time. And it would have been there because I took the machine apart when I painted the frame, but the bottom pad, when you take it off and flip it over, there's a note from whoever built the thing. And it's like royal blue pad, something else. It's a handwritten sticker from the factory that whoever was assembling, was writing what they were putting together. I'm like, that's pretty cool that this thing from probably, I don't know, the 80s or 90s has survived it's still there after all this time.
And then you went and screwed up their royal blue pad.
I ruined that. I did make sure to mask off the note because I'm like, no, it's too cool. I can't paint over this note.
Right.
But the pad, I would say I can now, I mean, I felt this way after seeing Evans, seeing what you did too, but now after going through the process, if you have any older, especially if you have any older piece of equipment where the pads are mismatched or weird or fading, get like the $5 can of what was it? Rust-Oleum? Is that what it was actually?
Yeah, that was the brand. Yeah.
The $5 can of like Rust-Oleum vinyl dye spray paint. I mean, it's not spray paint, it's vinyl. I mean, it's like a can of spray paint, but it says, I think, vinyl dye on the can, and just clean it up, spray that on. Oh, it looks great.
People are and not wrongfully so, but everyone's always skeptical in the comments on these. Every time everyone's like, yeah, but what does it do when you touch it? And, and I'm like, it stays on there is what it does.
I think you're the perfect use case. Like you've had in the commercial gym, that machine probably, or that back extension probably gets used multiple times a day, every day, which is like in a home gym, that would basically be years worth of use. And it stood up just fine. So
in Evan's gym, it's been there for years. Yeah. And
so I'm going to get a red can and do the interior of my car, give it a little update,
a little pop. Now you know it works so well.
I always wanted that red interior, but just it's hard to come by, so I'll just do it myself. I will say it is a little stinky though. You got to let that stuff air out. I sprayed it and pretty much brought it in my garage right away because it was getting cold. And my wife came home from like work or something. She goes, "Did gasoline spill in the garage?" Like, nope, just Daddy's doing a little project.
Vinyl dye, honey. Don't worry about it. Evan Centopani said it'll be just fine.
Exactly.
Okay. I did have one thing here just for the sake of checking it off the list since it's relatively recent here. We talked about it at when we were eating in the airport in Dallas that I would guess a lot of people listening to this can relate that have been lifters for a long time, and lifters in the sense that you've been trying to like be bigger, gain muscle mass. You've been on like this pursuit of size and strength combination for a long time. Or if you're just a big eater with maybe even a high metabolism and you just couple that with lifting, you got to eat a lot. And restaurants, when you eat at home, that's easy to control. I have total control over that whenever
you're saying
whenever
your
I'm not
portion
eating
size.
Out. Portion size. I eat however much I want to for the goals when I'm at home. Eating out, it's always been more of a crapshoot, of course. And particularly in restaurants, sit down restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
I have been hamstrung for like 15 years that when I go, I'm immediately concerned. Like my first concern is the portion size. I'm like, what if this sucks? And then I basically have to like go eat another meal to even keep calories on.
You're saying when you order, your primary concern is like not what tastes the best. It's what's going to give me the proper amount of fullness.
Yes. Like I'm jealous of people that go and they order and they're like, what do I want to eat the most? And I'm like, that's a portion of the equation. I'm not going to order something that I hate, but I'm never going to order something that I'm like, and I know all the red flags of like a bad portion size meal option. And like, I don't even know how to put them into context, but other people know what I'm talking about. When you look through the menu, you're like, nope, definitely not enough food. Definitely not enough food. No meat,
Or the one I've become way more aware of since I've been doing MarcoFactor is certain restaurants, more like chain style restaurants. Yeah. Where you sit down and the menu items have the actual calorie count on them. And you see, it's like, oh, okay, this costs
like
$18.
450 calories.
And there's 400. It's like, okay, my calorie to money ratio is all off here. Like, it's like, I guess I'm getting just chicken and that's it. There's nothing else here.
Yeah.
So that's another one that I pay attention to is what's the calorie bang for my buck?
Right. Yes.
Or on the flip side of it,
totally
you're
would
like,
look at that.
It's the same thing. You're like, how does that have 2,000 calories in it? Like, how much fat is in that thing?
Because,
Because
what is that?
Because I know
even?
there's not 18 ounces of meat in there.
Right. Right. But that's just my thing is that I feel like for a decade and a half, I go to a restaurant. The first thing I'm analyzing is the portion size on anything I'm potentially going to order. Because it's also like going to kind of like ruin my day if I order something and it's a really small portion. That sucks.
Well, and you're also not trying to get full on fries or anything either. Right.
Yes, I want the, always looking for a meat option, basically. Like that's part of it too. Cause it's portion size and it's protein content. Like it's always those two things
the
together.
meal was a little light, but I ate a ton of fries to equal it out. It's like, no,
right,
that's not a
right.
win.
No. That's also part of it. And I'm not even going to say healthy is the term, but it's like, I'm trying to get protein and calories, a combination of those two things. Usually that's always the goal. And if you're get something and like when we ordered something it was spaghetti and meatballs and there's 3 small meatballs. Pasta is almost always a restaurant pasta ratio thing is always so far off of what I would make for myself.
To me, it's weird though, because pasta, like sometimes you'll just be like, damn, like, yeah, these noodles cost 50 cents and they're not afraid to throw them out there. Like they loaded this thing. And then other times you're like, oh, like they're treating this pasta like it's freaking liquid gold. They're so stingy with them. And you're just thinking, this is the cheapest part of the whole dish. Yeah. Put those damn noodles on there.
That's a good, that's a good one to analyze those. Like if you go somewhere and you would order like, what would be a chicken fettuccine Alfredo would be a common dish that like most places like that are going to have. The amount of chicken you could get on there could be so widely like some of them are probably like in that dish, like 2 ounces of chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's
which is a horrific letdown. If I ordered that and that's what you get, I'm almost like, I never want to come here again.
Just pack it up.
Yeah.
We've lost.
But some do have a reasonable portion, but like that's a typical dish where or if something was like brisket mac and cheese, that's something I've seen a lot of times where I'm like, there is almost no brisket on this.
Yeah. It's the thing we've talked about before. It's Bush's baked beans with bacon in them. And
it's like, where's the bacon?
The lowest amount that they can legally call it bacon still. There's some piece of fat.
There's
like, I don't
know,
was this bacon or is it just fat trimmed from something? Not even sure.
This is just a chunk of pig fat, not even adjacent to the bacon on the cut.
Yeah. Yeah, something congealed in the can in the process.
Something that you press out of like just shavings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So portion size I just feel like it's something probably a lot of people can relate to.
Just stay safe out there, people.
Just stay safe. Stay safe up there.
I got to give a shout out here. It's easy in the home gym world to complain about this company and this thing and why everything sucks all the time and you can't get strong because of it. But I do got to give a little shout out to Rep as a proud Pepin owner over here. There was some controversy surrounding their adder plates and how they attached. I personally never had an issue with them. I actually didn't mind the system at all, but apparently there maybe was some safety concerns in the way that the pin attached the adder plates to the dumbbells. And so just out of the blue, you just get an email from Rep saying, hey, we've identified a fix for this. We're going to be sending you at no charge a kit of upgraded new pins that you can use for the adder plates. They will be on the way in the next couple weeks. And yeah, sure enough, one day I go to my mailbox. There's a little kind of padded envelope in there that I don't remember ordering. And you open it up and there's the nicest free little chrome wrench I've ever gotten with anything. And there was the 4 new adder pins, and you just took the wrench, screwed out the old pins, put the new ones in. And yes, they are much more substantial and beefier than the ones before. So that's pretty cool that a company goes out of their way to just send a free upgrade to everyone that had purchased without having to do anything on your part. It wasn't like, oh yeah, go to our website, fill out this form, and in the next 1 to 6 months we'll get you something. It's like, no, they took all the initiative. And so I was very impressed with Rep after seeing that. So yeah, good on their part.
So you'd say now you feels like you can get strong with them?
That actually was worried. That was kind of holding me back on like my dumbbell curls, is that just these idea that these adder plates could just go flying across the room at any minute had been kind of holding back my training. So now if you see me with bigger arms, you'll know why. It's because the adder plates are safely secured.
Yeah. Thank God. Do we have one more ad then? Did you have one? I kind of weaseled the EliteFTS one in. Have you done the Strength Co?
Oh, no, I haven't. Why don't you hit that button over there?
This is the Strength Company we've set out to build a better barbell plate on American soil. We ended up here at Wisconsin's legendary Wapaka Foundry. With over 60 years of ironworking experience, the foundry had the knowledge, technology, and processes to build our weights to our exact specifications. The Strength Company plates are slim but rugged, smooth but easy to grip, and electro-coated for durability and to look great in your gym. This is the next generation of American iron. Only available from the Strength Company.
And I know, I'm not sure what the timeline is on this, but the Strength Co. is running Black Friday deals where you can save 10% when you can save $50 when you spend $500, save $100 when you spend $750. You can save up to $250 if you spend $1,500, which $1,500 at the Strength Co. That's going to set you up with a good set of plates right there. They got free shipping on barbells and 20% off that cast iron pan that Tanner was talking about.
Oh, so it sounds like the more you spend, the more you save.
That's one way of putting it, if you want to say it like that.
Do you think there's a tipping point where you spend so much that they actually pay you to do it?
There's only one way to find out.
Like, is there a loophole where like you buy $100,000 of Strength Co. plates and they actually, you get like a $10,000
you know what? You're
refund?
just part owner of the company now.
Yeah. Yes.
It's only fair. You've invested in us, we will invest in you.
Yeah. Anything else for episode 4 of season 2 of the Massenomics podcast?
Boy, I think that is probably it for this one.
Yeah, don't miss our Black Friday deals. We talked about there still should be going through Cyber Monday. Hopefully we have some koozies and magnet packs to go out with orders. We also have a few items that are going to be at a deep discount, so you can check if anything is left on our sale page. And then we have the 8 new items dropping with multiple shirts, long sleeve shirt, hooded sweatshirt, a cap, another magnet pack, more stuff than I can probably even almost remember at this point because it's a big Black Friday blowout from Massenomics.
Just absolute blowout.
Absolute friggin' blowout. And we talked about a lot of different equipment companies this week and our sponsors and everyone else. If you want to find more deals, go to our affiliate link page, massenomics.com/affiliate. You just go to our website and you'll be one of the top options. You can click across the top, and we have 20 plus equipment companies that we have deals with. Some of them there's discount codes. Some of them it's just an affiliate link. But if you click on those, if you're thinking about buying anything and you buy something from one of those companies, we do get something back. And we appreciate it. It helps us out. So check out the affiliate link. The YouTube channel, we just posted Roarman's music video. The week prior was Basement Brandon's gym tour. And then the one that's coming out when this is out, the most recent is going to be you and Brandon discussing the Voltra for powerlifters, right?
Yes. Quick little video.
We are kind of powerlifters, so how the heck? It's like, yeah, we know about the Voltra, but how the heck do you use this if you actually want to get stronger? Can you? Is there a way?
Can it actually get you stronger?
Can it actually get you stronger? Or
you know, he
just a
did.
fancy
One little
gadget?
nugget he dropped in there that I've never heard anyone discuss is in the video he said they are playing with the idea of upping the resistance to 250, which is kind of crazy that through just some firmware update that they can all of a sudden say, yeah, this thing doesn't max out at 200 anymore. It maxes out at 250.
So the existing units would just be like...
They must just be able to crank up those motors or some resistance, however that works. And
they should just make them go to 300 then.
What's to say they can't? Maybe they're just slow playing the whole thing.
While they're at that, maybe they should do 350.
Yeah, while they're at that, they should drop that price a little too. More
That
weight,
wouldn't
lower price. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. That's a win-win.
Yeah, that's a win-win. All right, where do they find you at, Tommy?
You can find me at Tomahawk_D.
You can follow me at Tanner_Bear. Just make sure to follow Massenomics at Massenomics.
There you go.